Hello guys, and welcome to episode 4 of the car review series, in which we will take a look at the Skip Barber. The Skip Barber Formula 2000 is the first of our paid content cars. There will be more free content cars coming afterwards, but I'm trying to rank them a little bit according to speed. So, what's this car about? First of all, it's a low-powered Formula Spec car, but it's not a downforce car. It is a momentum car instead of relying on downforce, so it's more of making sure that you just take a very good lines with the car. The setup is really easy to get used to, and it's really easy to make changes to it and make it your own. There's no real fastest setup on the car, because I know there's a lot of fast drivers in the skippies. I used to be one, but it's been a while. But there's some, of course, aliens that just drive this car to a top level, and even they don't run the same kind of setup. It's all driver dependent. You should just see what feels right to you. There's only a couple of things you can change. I do know this setup really well. It's basically you can change your fuel level, brake bias, tire pressures, your anti-roll bar at the back, and your height of your front wing. So basically there's only a couple of things you can change, and there's not too much to do with it. Whatever feels right for you, just go with it. There's some tips in the forums. This car is not oversteered, by the way. That was me hitting the grass. Mistake by me. The car is very stable. Probably one of the most stable cars on the service, and you can really throw it around. It'll do exactly as you want. That's kind of what makes it a very good car when it comes to like being a driver's car. If you're a good driver, you'll be fast in the skippy. If you're not a fast driver or not a good driver, you might struggle initially, but you will learn a lot out of racing people in the skippy. Promotes very close wheel-to-wheel action, and it's a general fun car to drive. I still enjoy jumping back into it. It really does feel nice. So, seeing that this is the first paid content, I want to make sure that I cover everything as well as I can. It races in a single car series as well, the Skip Barber series, which will only see you face other skippies. There's many people racing this, so you'll find a race at any point of any day of the week, compared to some other series that struggle on participation. This is probably, together with the GT3 Championship or GT3 series, the best series when it comes to participation, amount of people that take part. So a big player or a big sim racer pool means that you'll be put together with people of your level as well, which will allow you to race very close and get better with some time given to you, instead of having to very much step up your game in the first two races, or being like, oh well, I can't keep up with anyone, I need to give up, which no one should ever do. Even if you can't keep up, just keep going, keep training, find yourself a partner to train with maybe, and you'll get there. Anywho, back to the car. It's a car that can also make use of its turning capabilities when you're off throttle, like the Spec Racer Ford. But it's by no means losing balance if you are off throttle, compared to the Spec Racer. That's just a tough cookie when you go off the throttle. It's a little bit late on turn-in. Should probably make this the first of the 2 fast laps. I do feel like the car's a little bit understeery on the baseline setup, but I know there is an adjusted baseline from a long time ago that'll already kind of improve the feeling of the car. So definitely go into the forums or ask people in the Skip Barber forums or during the races for any advice, and I think you'll find yourself a better setup in no time, and some really good notes on what to do in what weather conditions and so on. If I clean up my lines a little bit and I put my focus in, next lap should be better. We should technically be doing at least a 47 low on the baseline, but I'd love to do a tiny bit better. 47 flat is kind of possible goal. I don't know if it's possible. Yeah, the car doesn't have that much power, but the racing makes up for the excitement. It's just, it's an enjoyable car. So if you want any advice, like to buy or not to buy, it is just my opinion, because I don't know if it's your kind of car, what you want to drive, but I'd say buy this thing. It's I think it's one of 2 or 3 cars that I've really spent a lot of time in on iRacing, so yeah, for me it's pretty much a must get. It'll teach you a lot. It's fun to drive. I'd say go for it. And then the final lap, what's it gonna be? It will be a 147.311. That was a Skip Barber. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye now.